summer to ever. Today's the first official day of summer. Today's the first official day of summer. And the longest day of the year, they say. There's no way this is the longest day of the year. Election day will be the longest day of the year. But summer's here, and I can think of no better way to welcome it than this.
All right, on three. When I tell you to pull out a little, pull out a little. 1, 2, 3. Ah, hesitated. I hesitated, hurt my arm. I hurt my shoulder. Oh, I hesitated and I slipped.
Yeah, you cannot hesitate or you will slip. I've said it a million times. Boy, the Olympics have really slipped this year, haven't they? I have a feeling we may see a repeat of that at the debate next week. President Biden and former President Trump are gearing up for their first debate of the year a week from tonight in Atlanta. Biden has secluded himself at Camp David, where he's preparing for this bout like Rocky Balboa, getting ready for a golf clubber lang. And Trump is hard at work right now, deciding whether to go with the scented Aquanet or unscented. You know, despite skipping every other debate, Trump reportedly cannot wait to attack Joe Biden. It's the most he's ever hated someone he wasn't married to. According to Maggie Haberman in the New York Times said Trump knows that he interrupted too much in their last debate, so his game plan for this one is to not do that. And as we all know, he has an uncanny ability to stick to his game plan. His discipline is unmatched. Robert Kennedy Jr. did not make the cut for the debate. Once again, he didn't get a shot. It will be a two-man affair. They already had the coin toss. They tossed a coin, and Biden won the toss, which means he got to choose his podium position. He chose to be on the right, which I think means Trump's back to being a Democrat. I'm not sure, but in the meantime, the race for who will be Trump's number 2 is heating up. Trump is expected to announce his pick for running mate at or just before the convention next month. He's reportedly whittled it down to 8 finalists. One of them is Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio, who's gone full MAGA, despite the fact that he shared many less than complimentary thoughts about Trump in the past.
You've said, I'm a never Trump guy, never liked him. Terrible candidate, idiot if you voted for him, might be America's Hitler, might be a cynical a-hole, cultural heroine, noxious and reprehensible.
Look, I was wrong about Donald Trump. I didn't think he was going to be a good president, Brett. He was a great president.
I didn't know you meant that, Donald Trump. When I said America's Hitler, I meant that in a good way. It's like... And then we have the governor of North Dakota, a guy named Doug Burgum, who is very wealthy, which Trump loves. And he said some things about Trump, too. And I'm not sure if he's ready for the spotlight just yet.
Governor Burgum, thank you. Good to have you with us today. What goes through your mind when you hear these dire projections about being against the entire system of U.S. government and potentially throwing people in jails and in camps? Governor Burgum?
Oh, hi, Martha.
Hi, Martha. His puppeteer was on break, I think. In Louisiana, the governor of Louisiana yesterday signed a law that requires the 10 Commandments to be posted in every public school classroom in the state, which is a brazen attack on the American idea of separation of church and state. Maybe they should also post the Constitution in the Louisiana governor's office so he can give it a read every once in a while. Although I will say, in fairness, the point of posting the 10 Commandments in schools is so we can remind third graders not to commit adultery. Not only is this a dumb waste of time, energy, and money, here's some video of Governor Landry signing the bill. Keep an eye on the kids standing just behind him.
This bill mandates the display of the 10 Commandments in every classroom in public, elementary, secondary, and post-education schools in the state of Louisiana. Amen.
I don't blame her. I really don't. She's okay. She fainted. But that's a sign, right? I mean, if you're talking about the 10 Commandments, the governor said he's looking forward to a legal challenge. He believes this is a big win for him politically. Now, this is the kind of thing we have to deal with now in the Trump era. Everything is upside down. People are doing things just for attention. In fact, let's go over those 10 Commandments. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt make no idols. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord in vain. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. honor thy father and mother. You know what? I'm going to give him that one. He has his mom's hairdo. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. And thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Okay? It's 1 for 10. Not bad. In other ne'er-do-well news, George Santos, remember him, volleyball star? After crapping out on Cameo, George Santos is on to his newest money-making scheme, and it is an OnlyFans page. He posted the moment you've all been waiting for. Only on OnlyFans will you get the full behind-the-scenes access to everything I'm working on. See y'all there. Finally, we will get full behind-the-scenes access to everything he's working on, which is nothing. George said he wouldn't be doing anything sexual whatsoever on his OnlyFans, but you can see it all for only $29.99 a month. Saddest part is, only person who's going to actually subscribe to this is me. I mean, I think George and his 15 minutes are up because there are new faces making waves, including an attorney in Columbus, Ohio, for whom the chip is hitting the can.
The Ohio attorney suspended for throwing a feces-filled Pringles can out of his car just got his license reinstated. Jack Blakesley admitted to relieving himself in a can and randomly throwing it from his car at least 10 times.
10 times? That's a lot of times. 1 time, totally, yeah. 2, yeah. 3, maybe. But at what point do you pull over? Yeah, once you pop, you can't stop. That's right? Another lawyer in trouble is Rudy Giuliani. Rudy Giuliani is said to be in massive debt. He owes a lot of people a lot of money thanks to his pork-brained defense of Donald Trump, and he's trying to climb out of that hole by getting into the coffee game.
Here we are, pretty much at the beginning of the process here at this pristine, I call it a laboratory, or not like a factory, it's like a hospital. This is the beginning of the process for roasting. Deep grain, very good quality. Most people don't use this quality. You should know all Arabica beans. No Robusto, all Arabica. Oh my goodness, look at these. My goodness.
All right, now get in the machine and we'll bury you in beans, Rudy. It's not only is he selling coffee, but he's branching out into coffee accessories.
Today, I'm thrilled to introduce you to something I'm incredibly proud of. No, it's not my law firm, or my cigars, or my press conferences, and definitely not my son. Yuck! It's my coffee. So smooth, so rich, so chocolatey. And the perfect coffee deserves the perfect coffee maker. Introducing Broody, for coffee so delicious it should be illegal. Simply fill my head with Arabica beans. No Robusto. All Arabica. Put your cup under the brew head and watch me go. In less than a minute, you'll have coffee so rich, so bold, you could almost dye your hair with it. Broody coffee comes out piping hot, almost as hot as Borat's daughter. And for a little latte, just push the button and I foam at the mouth. Now that's what I call a macho macchiato. Broody is the only coffee guaranteed to give you a smile as beautiful as mine. Wow, look at those pearly browns. Go to Broody.org and enter promo code IHaveNoShame for a Patriot discount. And 10% of each sale goes to third responders. Trust America's mayor, drink coffee from my hair. So do your duty and buy a Broody, the official coffee maker of the Four Seasons. Not that one, the one behind the dildo store.
Al, it's a gift that keeps on dribbling. You know, as you may know, you may not, tonight is my last show of the summer. Thank you for your stunned silence. I appreciate it. I'll be gone until Labor Day, but don't worry, I have a special bat phone they can call in case Trump goes to jail. I'll be right back here. And you'll be in good hands. We have a great group of guest hosts filling in, each of whom has sworn to protect the integrity of this show and make sure that the lock on Matt Damon's dressing room remains bolted from the outside. And while it will be nice to have time off, I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss the audience. I'm going to miss our band. I'm going to miss our crew. I'm going to miss our announcer, Lou. I will miss you, Lou. Of course, I'm going to miss Guillermo. Where's Guillermo? Are you having a party?
No, Jimmy.
Well, you're drinking.
Well, I always drink at work.
That's true. Why is there a sign that says "Goodbye, loser" on with my face on it?
Wait, there's a sign that say "Goodbye, loser" with your face on it? Where?
Yeah, it's right behind you. Where? It's right there. It's huge.
Sorry, Jimmy, I cannot hear you. The music is too loud. Yeah, best summer ever. Best summer ever. Best summer ever.
You know what? At least I still got my band with me. Oh my God! What's going on? This is outrageous. At least, you know what? At least, Cleto Sr., at least you stayed behind for me.
Jimmy, I would never leave you.
Thank you. He's the only one who really loves me. All right, and one more thing before we barrel ahead. It's Thursday night. That means it's time to bleep and blur the big TV moments of the week. It is time for This Week in Unnecessary Censorship.
Today is Take Your to Work Day. So if you plan on bringing your into work, make sure you have permission.
We weren't able to execute at a high level. So when I was everybody's, that was more of a sign of respect.
The Los Angeles Regional Bank is expanding its ability to more people in need.
Caroline, when is the Trump campaign going to stop deep f***ing?
I'm a young woman, and it's hard to keep up with him. He's constantly f***ing around the clock.
For people like Javier, who was able to pursue his dream of being a nurse thanks to DACA.
How many alpacas would you say you have?
Right, I know exactly. Only 14.
President Joe Biden, Pope Francis today at the G7 summit.
Name something embarrassing that might happen to you at the public pool.
You get caught in the pool.
Yeah, I love him, and I can die when he need to come in my again. Yes.
No more taxes on tips. No taxes on tips. None.